First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off tonight
and
for
stepping
Tampa
in for the Rays, Jose Caminero. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor. In the dirt. Nice pick. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Junior Caminero.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Richie Palacios, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And he drops it down the third baseline, and that's foul. Fried was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays. So that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third.
So digging in, Brandon Lau. And that's downstairs and outside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in the Bronx, our starting pitcher in this one, Taj Bradley.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life in this barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics. And
here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Jose Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Right through there for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Rocking it out towards right center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Juan Soto. To the right side. Lau sends it to first. They get the out on Soto. That ends the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Scoreless after 1. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Fried, 31 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside edge. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball 3.
There's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Two down, bases empty. Danny Jansen to hit here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Just missed. And they'll do it again. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
stays alive. 2 outs. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Yankee Stadium at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's a ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Just a little cut fastball on the inside part of the plate and couldn't get the barrel to it at all. Just kind of tied him up there right under the hands. Tells me he's probably looking soft away and just wasn't able to adjust.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 low. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Wells.
So a man aboard, and next for New York, Austin Wells.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that's outside. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning,
Tampa
and now
Bay,
the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Free, back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now an 0-2 from Free. And that's outside.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Out to short. Lindor. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 15, Josh.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Ball one there.
Outside.
Out to short. Lindor. Fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Late on that fastball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the grab, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for the Yankees, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. That one ripped. That's back. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now this is in the air down the line. Palacios sizing this one up, makes the grab, one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
Now
home run.
batting, the
Not
third
allowing
baseman,
it to
Jose.
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And that one missing low. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. It has the distance, gone. That one felt good. His 58th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Juan Soto now grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Low brings it in. Out number 2.
The right
Man,
fielder,
that's
number
one of those
99,
at-bats where you have to
Aaron.
remind yourself it's about the
Go.
process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Judge
Ball one,
takes
no
a
strike.
ball as he stands in for the second time. Judge rips that one back there. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His 56th home run of the season. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1. Ball.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Comes a 2-2. Right side. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
off
out what's
the
been
plate,
happening of
the
late.
designated hitter,
Really been
Jose
struggling.
Caballero.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Free, ready to fire now. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off, pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Freed out of the stretch, fires. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Caminero now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 4-0. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Check swing, called strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to short. The throw to first. Lindor retired.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And up next for New York, Yainer Diaz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is lifted in the air, low, ranging after it. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Austin. Well,
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
And downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim makes the play, and it's out number 3. Yanks held in check, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Isaac now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
That's towards center. Merrill has this one sized up. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time. In the air, left side. And that is a foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now to
Bay.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
49.
mound, Kevin Kelly.
And if you dig into his walk
Kelly.
rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Brenton
Leading
Doyle
up
digs
for
in
the
now.
Yankees,
He's already
the left
homered in
fielder,
this game.
Brenton Doyle.
The pitch. Doyle, a multi-gold glove award winner, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And the
1 ball,
sweeper
1 strike.
misses. Tap foul at the plate. That one missed.
2-2 the count.
That's
count is
inside. Counts full, 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
batter,
and I'll tell you
number
what, he
13.
earned that walk.
Second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm
Jr.
Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Saved in second, and he easily steals the bag. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 48th of the year. It's 6-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Palacios under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH,
Soto.
Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man at first, Aaron Judge getting ready to hit.
That's off the plate.
Just missed. Judge waits. That's a little bit low.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
No, that's down.
Soto leads off first with one away.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge it.
And Judge takes a strike. scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. His 57th homer of the season. It's 8-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Kevin Kelly gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 70 on to pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching
Well,
for the
walks have
Rays,
been a big issue for
Number
him this
70,
year, so I expect these hitters to be
Mike
patient up there.
Vassell.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for New York, Jackson Merrill. That just misses. 1-0. That one is
2 balls,
upstairs.
no strike.
4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And that one upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Left field, Palacios on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Johnny DeLuca. Freed back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated Jose.
So the Rays batting order turns over. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero. Out to short. Lindor on to first. Barely got him for the out, close play.
The batter, the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
2 outs, base is empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. This one smashed down the right field line. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
So up next, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cole Sulser up and loosening in the pen. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Wells, the runner at second with 1 away. Not close with that one. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Another multi-hit game for him.
Now
He's been
batting,
really hot
the
lately.
second baseman.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than
Junior.
that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Runner on the go. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner on the go again. That one the other way. Palacios pulls it down. The relay throw. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 1. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau.
Lau.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
And there's another strikeout,
Now
and those are just continuing to pile up. His
Junior
confidence level has
Caminero.
got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Let's go Yankees.
Caminero in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And out of here. An absolute smash to left. His 7th home run of the season. It's 8-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. Fastball is outside. Gets the outside corner with that one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 8-3.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now, Xavier Isaac. Just missed. Isaac checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. Didn't go. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one 95 to finish him off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-3. Let's check out some
Leading
notable
up for the
MVP
Yankees,
candidates so far
the
this
third
season.
baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan
And next
Soto.
is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A 2-run shot. It's 10-3. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And ball 1 to Judge.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-1 on Judge. Fastball is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's ball
No,
4.
ball
Tried
4.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there,
Now
and
batting,
that's just
center
mentally
fielder,
prepared,
Jack
knowing that
Jack.
if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that
Guerrero.
pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And first offering is fouled off. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Ripped towards third. Over to Lau.
Out.
And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from
Now
routine.
batting,
That's the one thing
shortstop,
about big leaguers. They make
Francisco
tough plays look simple.
Lindor.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Francisco Lindor sends it out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 11-3.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 70 won't go any further further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Rays,
a new pitcher from the pen,
Number
Manuel
39.
Rodriguez.
And he's been
Manuel
hit pretty hard at times this
Rodriguez.
year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So 2 away with nobody on. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All one's the count.
Next
Ball,
pitch, a
that's
slider that misses outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first
Now
base is going to
batting,
have a
the
very
catcher,
aggressive secondary
Upton.
lead. So a ball down the line
Well.
going into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. Major League Baseball is on the show. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we
Number
have good
70.
news. The tarp is off the field, the
Jose
weather is cleared, and we're about ready to
Buto.
resume play. Jose Buto, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball.
Leading off for Tampa Bay,
And
the
stepping
right
in for the
fielder,
Rays, Josh Lowe.
Lowe.
Buto, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny.
So next to the plate for
DeLuca.
Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, he found
Now
himself
batting,
behind in the count right
designated
there,
hitter,
but he didn't
Jose
give in. Really nice job
Caminero.
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Jose Caballero. And that's in there at the knees. That's outside. And that's ball one. DeLuca, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 11 and the Rays 3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He swings and fouls one off. Left field, way back there. That's back. And gone! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-3.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan.
That ball was blasted,
Soto.
Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here.
Nope. 1-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And it's out of here. A soaring shot to center. His 80th home run of the season. It's 14-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Manuel Rodriguez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
There you go.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. He's into
Now
the game with the
pitching for
bases
Tampa
empty.
Bay, number 57, Drew Rasmussen.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His fourth home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. To the right side. Lau sends it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger also getting ready. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I
Now
love the
batting,
commitment
the
that
first
he
baseman,
showed. He
Junior
knew that the wall was close,
Diaz.
but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Diaz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 9th inning coming up. Yankees out in front, 15-3. We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for Tampa
Now it's
Bay,
the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Lau.
Buto back to work. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
All ones the count.
That misses the
that's a ball.
zone, and it's 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball to right. Judge is under it. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop,
So it's their last
Ha-Sung
chance in
Kim.
this one. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.